Hello dear students, welcome to the sixth part of chapter 13 surface areas and volumes. Students, till now what we have covered? We have completed the solid cube, cuboid and cylinder. We have studied each and everything about cube, cuboid and cylinder, and also we have solved the exercises based upon that. Means in exercise 13.1 we have seen the questions related to surface areas of cube and cuboid, and then we have solved exercise 13.5 where the questions were related to the volumes of cube and cuboid. After that we have solved exercise 13.2 which was related to surface areas of cylinder, and then we have solved in the last part exercise 13.6 and which was based upon the volumes of cylinder. Okay, today we will see a new solid. Okay, and that solid is what? That solid is right circular cone. Okay, so students, what are the examples of cone? Okay, what are the examples of cone? The shape like this, like a birthday cap. Okay, that is in the form of cone. Ice cream cone. Okay, these are the examples of cone. Why it is a right circular cone? Okay, because this line, the height of this, okay, is perpendicular upon the base, means it will be what? 90 degree. So this is the vertical height of the cone. Suppose it is h. This is also a height which is known as slant height. This height is known as what? Slant height. Okay, and we denote it as L. Okay, the denotation of a slant height is L. After that, suppose this is the radius of the base of the cone. Okay, small r. So students, if you will separately see this is h, this is L, this is r, and here it is 90 degree, then what you can say? This is a right angle triangle. So if it is a right angle triangle, then we can find a relation between slant height, vertical height and radius of the cone of the, okay, radius of the base of the cone. Okay, so what will be that relation? So firstly we will write that in right triangle, okay, suppose its name is A, here it is B, it is C and it is O. So in right triangle AOC, we know very well that in right triangle there is a relation of Pythagoras theorem. Okay, and what is Pythagoras theorem? Pythagoras theorem is hypotenuse square. Okay, Pythagoras theorem is what? Hypotenuse square is equal to perpendicular square plus base square. This is the relation of hypotenuse. This is the relation of Pythagoras theorem. Okay, so in this triangle, hypotenuse is what? The longest side is the hypotenuse. So it is L square. Perpendicular is what? Perpendicular is h, so it is h square, and base is what? It is r, so r square. So here it is L square is equal to h square plus r square. This relation you have to remember, this relation. Okay, L square is equal to h square plus r square. Then what will be the value of L only? Okay, if we say that what will be the value of only slant height, means L, then you will put here a square root sign, then it will be h square plus r square. Means by taking a square root we can also find only L, and L is what? L is square root h square plus under root h square plus r square. Okay, so this is the relation between slant height, radius and vertical height of the cone. Okay, now students, now we will try to know that what will be the curved surface area of cone. Okay, curved surface area of cone. So curved surface area, or also we can say lateral surface area. So curved surface area, as we have studied in the topic cylinder, that only round part, okay, only circular part, if you will find the area of only circular part, then that is known as what? Curved surface area. So here also, if we find only the area of its circular part, okay, the area of this circular part, okay, then this is known as curved surface area. And how much it is? It is equal to, its formula is pi r L. Okay, its formula is what? Pi r L. This is the curved surface area, because it is moving, okay, it is moving with slant height, so its curved surface area is pi r L. Okay, what will be its total surface area? So as you all know that when we find total surface area, so we have to add the area of base and the area of top. So here top is nothing, okay, means on the top only vertex is there, so we have to add the area of base in the curved surface area. So it will be pi RL plus pi r square. Okay, so what it will be, if you will take common pi r, then L plus r will be this, okay, pi r into L plus r. This is the formula of the total surface area of the cone. Okay students, this is the formula of total surface area of the cone. Now what will be the volume of cone? Volume of cone. So students, volume of cone is equal to 1 by 3 pi r square h. Volume of cone is what? 1 by 3 pi r square h. Okay, it is, we generally say that 3 times of the volume of the cone is equal to the volume of the cylinder. Okay, means if we okay, join 3 cones, okay, add their volumes, then we'll get the volume equal to the volume of the cylinder. Okay, so from the observations this is to be found. Okay, so students, firstly you should note down each and everything whatever it is written on the board. Okay, the cone topic with the figure and that right angle triangle also. Okay, and one more thing you have to understand here, just try to understand that how a cone is formed. Okay, so if you are having a right triangle, okay, if you are having a right triangle, by fixing this side, अगर हम लोग इस साइड को फिक्स कर दें and only we rotate this vertex, okay, around this side. Okay, so if we rotate this side, okay, around the, by fixing this perpendicular, so if we rotate it continuously, then we will get the shape like what? We'll get the shape like cone. So basically the cone is formed by the help of rotation of right angle triangle. Okay, so just write down, pause the video and write it down. So students, we have seen that the curved surface area, firstly the relation between slant height, vertical height and radius of the cone is, radius of the base of the cone is L square is equal to H square plus R square. Then we have seen the curved surface area, it is equal to pi RL. Okay, then we have studied the total surface area. It is, if we take pi r as common, so L plus R will be the total surface area, and the volume of the cone is what? Volume of the cone is 1 by 3 pi r square h. Now coming to the questions. Okay, and firstly we'll solve the questions of exercise from NCERT. the questions of exercise 13.3. Okay, and here all the questions will be related to the surface areas of the cone. Okay, so coming to the first question of exercise 13.3. The first question is, diameter of the base of a cone is 10.5 centimeter and its slant height is 10 centimeter. Okay, so diameter is given. First question of exercise 10.3, diameter is given 10.5 centimeter. Okay, and slant height means L is given what? 10 centimeter. So we have to find the curved surface area. Okay, we have to find the curved surface area. So if D is given, if diameter is given, we can find the radius also. Now one thing, see students, 10.5, okay, can we write this 10.5 as 21 by 2? Can we write this 10.5 as 21 by 2, so that our calculation will be easy? Okay, so it is 10.5, it is equal to 21 by 2. Now if we find radius, so half of 21 by 2 means one more 2 will be multiplied in the denominator. So half of 21 by 2, 21 upon 2 upon 2, that will be 21 upon 4. Okay, so this is the radius and L is given. Now the formula for curved surface area is what? Pi r L. So pi is what? Pi is 22 by 7. R is what? R is 21 by 4 and L is what? L is 10. So here you can see that 7 3s are 21. Okay, and 2 2s are 4, 2 5s are 10, 2 11s are 22. Okay, so what is left? Only 11 and 5. 55 into 3 means 165. Okay, that 3 was left. So 165 centimeter square will be your answer. Okay, this is only calculation, you can do it by yourself. 7 3s are 21, 3 is 3 I have written so upside, that's why it was left. Okay, so after calculating it, what we will get? 165 centimeter square. Okay, now pause the video and note it down. Coming to the second question, students. Second question is what? Second question is, find the total surface area of a cone if its slant height is 21 centimeter. Okay, we have to find total surface area of a cone. Okay, and it is given that its slant height is 21 meter. Okay, and diameter of its base is 24 meter. Diameter of its base is 24 meter. So if the diameter is 24, then it will imply that its radius will be half of the diameter, that is 12 meter. So what is the total surface area of cone? Total surface area of cone is pi r. See here, total surface area of the cone is pi r L plus r. Okay, so it will be 22 by 7. R is what? R is 12. L plus r, L is 21 and r is 12. Okay, so it will be 22 into 12 into 21 plus 12, it is 33 upon 7. So you have to calculate it, that how much it will be. Okay, 22 by 7 into 12 into 33. Okay, so after calculating it, what you will get? You will get 1244.57 centimeter square. Okay, this is the total surface area. After calculating it, what you will get? 1244.57 centimeter square. Okay, do the calculation in your rough side of the copy, and after calculating it, you will get this result. Just pause the video and note it down. Coming to the third question, students. Third question is curved surface area of a cone is 308 centimeter square. Curved surface area is given. Slant height is given. L is equal to 14 centimeter. You have to find the radius and the total surface area. So students, if curved surface area is given, means pi r L given. Okay. If curved surface area is given, means pi r L given. And also L is given. Okay, L is also given. So what is left, students? By the help of these two values, you can find the radius of the cone. Okay, so after finding the radius of the base, you can calculate the total surface area also. Okay, so this question you will solve by yourself because it is very easy. Curved surface area is given, slant height is given. By the help of these two, you will find the radius of the cone, and by finding the radius of the cone, you will find the total surface area. Okay. Question number 4. Question number 4 is what? A conical tent is 10 meter high and the radius of the base is 24 meter. Okay, 10 meter high and the radius of the base is 24 meter. R is given 24 meter. Find the slant height of the tent and cost of canvas required to make the tent. The cost, if the cost 1 meter square is rupees 70. Okay, unit cost is given, that 70 rupees per meter square. Okay, this is given. So we have to find the canvas required to make the tent. So what we will do, students? See, firstly we have to find the slant height. Okay, so we know the relation between slant height, vertical height and the radius. Okay, the relation is what? L square is equal to h square plus r square. So L square is equal to h square, that is 24, sorry, h is 10 square plus r square, that is 24 square. Okay, so it will be 100 and 24 square is 576. So when you will add these two, you will get what? 676. So L square is 676. So L will be what? It is the square of 26. Okay, so the slant height will be 26 meter. Okay, slant height is what? 26 meter. So this is the answer of the first part of the question. Second part, that what is the cost of canvas required to make this tent? Okay, so canvas required. So how much canvas will be used to make this conical tent? Okay, to make this conical tent, the canvas required, okay, it will be equal to the curved surface area, and curved surface area is what? Pi RL, because only round part will be there, na? Okay, base will not be there. The tent, the canvas will be only in round part. Okay, so that is curved surface area. It will be equal to pi RL. Pi is 22 by 7. R is what? R is 24. And L is what? L is 26. Now the cost. Okay, what will be the cost? So we have to multiply this area into unit cost, because this much area is there. Okay, if we want to find the total cost, we have to multiply area into unit cost. Okay, so area is what? Area is 22 by 7 into 24 into 26, and cost is what? 70 per meter square. So 70, we have to multiply this. Okay, so 7 tens are 70, and else whatever is there, that we have to multiply. Okay, so here it is 220. If 22 and 10 will be multiplied, then it is 220, and 24 into 26, this we have to multiply. Okay, so 24 into 26, it will be 24 6 144, carry 14, 24 2 is 48, 48 and 14, it will be 62. Okay, So 624 into 220, this we have to multiply. That what will be 624 and 220. So students, the answer that you will get is 137280 rupees. Okay, you will calculate it, and after calculation you will get what? 137280 rupees. Okay, so this is the solution of question number 4. Now you can pause the video and note it down. Now students, coming to question number 5. Question number 5 is what? What length of tarpaulin 3 meter wide will be required to make conical tent of height 8 meter and base radius 6 meter? Okay, assume that the extra length of the material, okay, that will be required for stitching margins, wastage in cutting is approximately 29 centimeter. Okay, so students, firstly try to understand the question. Okay, the question is what? The question that we have to find the length of the tarpaulin whose width is given 3 meter. Okay, means one tarpaulin is there, okay, whose length is given, length we have to find, and breadth is given 3 meter. Okay, and this tarpaulin will be used to make a conical tent. Okay, means you are having a rectangular sheet, okay, and by folding that rectangular sheet you have to make a cone. Okay, and this we will do in our practical life also, that if we are having a page and if we want to make a cone, okay, so some part of the page will be used in the taking margin. Okay, some wastage will be there. So here it is given that whatever the cone is made by this tarpaulin, okay, whose height is given 8 meter and base is required 6 meter. Okay, the radius of the base is 6 meter. And here it is said that assume that the extra length of the material will be required for stitching margins and wastage in cutting is approximately 29 centimeter. Okay, so that will use this 29 centimeter afterwards. Okay, firstly let us see that if we are having h, if we are having r, then what will be the slant height of the cone? So slant height of the cone will be L square is equal to h square plus r square. L square will be what? H square means 8 square plus r square means 6 square. Okay, so it will be 64 plus 36, that is what? L will be 64 plus 36, 100. Okay, so if L square is 100, then what will be L? 10 centimeter. So the slant height of the cone which is made here is 10 centimeter. Okay, sorry, 10 meter. It is all the units is given in what? Meter. So it is 10 meter. After that, see students, we have to find here the curved surface area, because when we fold that rectangular tarpaulin into the form of cone, okay, so that will the material tarpaulin will be used in curved surface area only. So let us find the curved surface area of this cone. So the formula for curved surface area is pi r l. So pi is what? 22 by 7. R is what? 6 meter, and L is what? 10 meter. Okay, so the value of this curved surface area, and here one thing also students, one thing also is there, that it is said that use pi is equal to, in this question it is also said that use pi is equal to 3.14. Okay, so now it will be 6 tens are 60 and 3.14 into 60. Okay, so 10 will balance this, so it will be 31.4 into 6. Okay, so 6 fours are 24, 6 ones are 6 and 2 8, 6 threes are 18. So it will be 188.4 meter square is the curved surface area of the cone which is made here. Okay. Now students, try to understand the concept. Okay, the length and breadth of the tarpaulin is given, and by that tarpaulin one cone is made. Okay, so the concept will be that the area of tarpaulin will be equal to the area of curved surface area of, okay, curved surface area of tent, and also it is said that there is some wastage. Okay, so that wastage you have to add here by taking margin. Some wastage was there, so that wastage you have to take here. Okay, so curved surface area of tent is what it is. Firstly we will write the left hand side, it is length into breadth. Okay, and breadth is given what? Length into breadth, it is given 3. Okay, breadth is given 3, and here curved surface area of tent is what? 188.4, and the wastage is what? The wastage is firstly students, what we will do, we will not add wastage here. Okay, let us firstly find that what will be the value of this, and after that we will add the wastage. Okay, so it is 188.4. okay, and then we will divide this to find the length. So 188.4 upon 3. Okay, so at in the last what we will get, the length is 3 6 are 18, 3 2s are 6 and 3 8s are 24. Okay, so this much is the value of length, but in the last step we have to add the wastage also. Okay, so in the last step we will add exact length. Okay, exact length will be what? 62.8, and we have to add 20 centimeter. Here it is in meter and here it is in centimeter. So 62.8 plus 20 centimeter, if we will see that 20 centimeter, okay, here I am writing. So exact length will be equal to 62.8. 20 centimeter can be changed into the meter, so it will be 0.2 meter. Okay, this is also, now this is also in meter, this is also in meter, so 62.8 plus 0.2, that will be 63 meter. Okay, so exact length will be, students, 63 meter. Okay, so if you have not understood, just try to understand it one more time. Okay, so there was tarpaulin which is in the form of rectangular, okay, whose length you have to find. Breadth is given 3 meter, and the tarpaulin is used to make a cone. Okay, the height of the cone is 8 meter, the radius of the cone is 6 meter, and the relation between slant height and radius is this. Okay, so what we have done, firstly we have found the value of the slant height. Okay, then we have found what will be the curved surface area of the cone, okay, which was made by tarpaulin. After that, the area of tarpaulin will be equal to the curved surface area of the tent. Okay, so after putting the values, the area of the tarpaulin will be what? Length into breadth, and the curved surface area here we have found that it is 188.4. Okay, so after finding L here 62.8, in the question it is said that there is some wastage. Okay, so that wastage you have to add in the length also. Okay, because there was some wastage by making to make this cone, and in the last step you have to add the wastage so that we can find the exact value of the length. Okay, so students, you can pause the video and note it down the solution of this question. Now coming to the next question, students. Next question is what? Next question is the slant height and the base diameter of a conical tomb are 25 meter and 14 meter respectively. Find the cost of whitewashing its curved surface area at the rate of rupees 210 per 100 meter square. Okay, very easy question it is, students, because slant height L is given, okay, and diameter means here, from here you can find the radius by dividing the diameter by 2. Okay, so L is 25, R is 7. Okay, you have to find the whitewash its curved surface area. So if L is given, R is given, you can find easily pi r L, and to find the cost only you have to multiply here 210 by 100, because it is said that the cost, unit cost is given rupees 210 per 100 meter square. So to find the cost you have to solve this. Okay, this is the total cost. Okay, so this is the hint, you can note it down, and by the help of this you can solve this question. Okay, coming to the seventh question. Seventh question is what? A joker's cap is in the form of a right circular cone of base radius 7 cm and height 24 cm. Find the area of the sheet required to make 10 such caps. Also very easy. Okay, what is given? Okay, radius R is given, H 24. Okay, but here you have to find the curved surface area. For that, a slant height is required. So if you are having the value of vertical height, if you are having the value of radius, then easily you can find the value of slant height. Okay, and after finding that you can find the curved surface area, and if you will find the curved surface area, then by multiplying that into 10, because it is said that 10 such caps. Okay, so you have to multiply in the last step by 10. Okay, so that also you will solve by yourself. Coming to the last question, question number 8. Question number 8 is what? A bus stop is barricaded from the remaining part of the road by using 50 hollow cones. Okay, 50 hollow cones are there which are used to make the barricade at the buses. Okay, so each cone has a base diameter of 40 cm and height 1 meter. Base diameter 40 cm means diameter is 40 cm. So radius will be what? Radius will be 20 cm, and height is given 1 meter. So if height is given 1 meter, so height can be written as 100 centimeter. Okay. If the outer side of each of the cone is to be painted, the cost of painting is rupees 12 meter square. What will be the cost of painting these cones? Okay. So students, the first thing that there are 50 cones, and when the question is related to paint their surface, means you have to paint the curved surface area. Okay, you have to paint the curved surface area. So question is very easy, students. How you will solve? Firstly, you will find the L, okay, by the help of the formula, and L square is equal to H square plus R square. And here for your help, it is also given that under root 1.04 is equal to 1.02. After finding L, you will find pi r L. Okay, after finding L, you will find the curved surface area. Okay, and how many cones are there? 50 cones, no? So for 50 cones, you have to multiply the curved surface area into 50. Okay, for 50 cones. Now you have to find the total cost. So how you will do it? You will find total cost it is given, the total cost is given that 12 rupees 12 per meter square. So you have to multiply 12 into 50 into curved surface area. Okay, so note it down as a hint and solve this question by yourself. Just pause the video and note it down. So students, whatever the questions were here in exercise 13.3 we have solved today, and in our next part of the video we will see the questions of exercise 13.7, okay, which is related to the volume of the cone. Okay, so thank you students, thank you everyone, thank you.